All right, so we go from dermatological to something a bit more gastronomical. And I can give you a little recipe that's going to be beautiful. So whether you're spending time outside with friends and relaxing in front of the TV, chilling out with fam, it's always a perfect occasion to have some snacks. And you know snacking is a thing. But today we're making two amazing veggie chips utilizing natural kale and beetroot and their natural flavors to create a tasty, crispy snack with an amazing roasted pepper dip. Yum! If ever there was a perfect snack, this is it. And we're going healthy today. And that's why I've got Teresa to help me over here. Teresa Elliott, it's always a pleasure to cook with you.
Oh,
okay, it really is. Now, you brought me beetroots.
Yes.
You're going to have to quote what you said to me. She was very excited. And what did you say? What did you say, Teresa?
I said today we're going to be dropping beets.
Dropping beets, yo! That's right, Teresa. You see, this is why I love working with you in the kitchen.
Oh.
All right, so we've got so many elements over here. We've got our dip to think about. We've got a preparation of our veg as well. So let's start with beetroot.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we've sliced this. So use a very sharp knife to slice it, or a mandolin's even better.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do is pop some of our BWELL oil on.
And while you do that, I know, so sometimes I study BWELL, like for just so off the top of my head, I'll let you know exactly all about BWELL canola oil. Okay, so give me a second here. So BWELL canola and olive oil blend. The unique benefits of BWELL canola oil combined with the taste of carefully selected extra virgin olive oils to produce a quality oil with a beautiful olive taste profile. This is coming from my head. It's made exclusively using, locally sourced, GMO-free canola oil.
You've done this before.
I've done the literature, the due diligence on BWELL canola oil, and I know this is something that I use at home. It's very, very easy to use, and at the same time, it's just got it kind of delivers every single time, which is actually quite important. With you dropping beets, yo.
Okay.
Can I ask you, as a chef,
I'm actually going to use the spoon.
A little hack.
Yes.
For the beetroot stains on the fingers, because I see you try to go with the glove.
I know, it was too much pressure. So I'm going to get it on.
Okay.
So what you can do, what I've done before, is you rub a little bit of vegetable oil on your hands, not too much, and it creates almost like a barrier, and it stops that pink colouring from staining your fingers, because I've done the pink fingers many times, and
it's kind of weird.
With you.
But I like the fact that you got a little hack there, so a little bit of oil. Obviously, you don't want it to be too slippery, because you still need to work with things.
Exactly. So all I've done is I've tossed together our beetroot with some fresh thyme, some salt, and our BWELL oil.
All right.
And you can actually let that marinate for about 20 minutes, and then pop it into the air fryer, fry it for about 45 minutes, and then you've got beautiful, crisp beetroot chips, and they are so delicious.
Yes,
honestly.
Please.
Now I'm going to get onto our
So
kale.
while that's setting up, you're going to go to the kale.
Okay, so what we've got here is our kale leaves, which we've chopped. You just take the stems off, wash it, and make sure it's dry. Very, very important.
Okay, that's brilliant.
You don't want soggy
And
chips.
I'm loving kale. I'm loving the fact that there's so much. So kale I add to the green smoothies. Kale, you make the chips with it, as we're doing today. Kale, you can chop it finely and pop it over some chicken breast to kind of add a little bit more zhuzh.
Very versatile.
There's so much you can do with kale. And I mean, it's leafy green veg, so what I'm getting from there, for somebody, I've always struggled with vitamin B.
Yes.
Vitamin B, they say it's the green cruciferous vegetables. I was like, okay, thank you. Whatever cruciferous means, but it's something special, whatever that is. So that's how we prepare. And now the BWELL canola oil is actually helping all of your spices. It's adhere to the vegetables,
That's right. Gives it that flavor. Again, I'm just tossing it together. So a bit of salt and pepper, some sesame seeds, which add lovely nutty flavor.
Love it.
Some chili powder, but you could use chili flakes or just use whatever spices you like. Yes.
Hey, I would love to use paprika. Good. I would like to do something too. So you're going to do your air fry thing.
You're going to make our dip for us.
The dip.
So I'm going to pop this in here.
All right. So the dip, all I see in front of me, chef, I'm going to follow your instructions. I see that looks like roasted red bell pepper or capsicum, as they say on the cooking channels in America. Like, this red bell pepper is going to be juicy and amazing, fruity and beautiful. So how many of these do I pop into here so we can prepare?
So I think let's do all in.
All in?
Go for it, yes.
All in, that's great. Excuse my hands, but I'm going to do it there. I've sanitized 347, 444 times today. That's what I've done today. Okay, great.
You'll see we've got some almonds there, and what we've done is we've actually toasted those in the oven. So you can pop them in at 180 for about 6 minutes, and it's just going to develop that flavor. So
all the almond chip?
All in.
All in?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
so
this is great.
be sure to toast them first.
All right, and then we've got
some onions.
Some chopped onions finely. Red wine vinegar?
Yep, that's the one.
Yes. I like the acidity there. Salt, pepper.
And always remember with your dips to taste them after you've mixed it up, because you might need to adjust the seasoning.
Okay.
There we go.
Beautiful. And then?
Of course, our BWELL goes in.
How much do you want over here?
Let's do about half a scoop, and that's going to bring it together, loosen it up.
Okay. Let's hope I make this
that
perfectly.
Looks good.
Thank you. This is going to be fun to make, and this is good. I'm having fun. I really am. And also with that air fryer in the background,
Yeah,
let's get a good hum of things, a hum of industry over here.
It's going to be delicious.
All right, let's see.
Let's
go for it now. Are you ready to go? Ready to rumble?
Let's go.
See, this is what happens. I'm going to plug that into myself, so it's electrifying. It's okay. So what's this? You're going to blitz this up?
You're going to blitz it until it's smooth.
Okay.
So it'll all come together, and then you're going to use that to dip your beetroot chips and your
Beautiful.
Kale chips. So
and I like the creaminess and the almonds going to come through as well.
Beautiful.
You got the acidity of the red wine vinegar coming through as well. It's going to be beautiful. And then, of course, with
these are going to be crispy, so your crispiness with your smooth dip is going to be
love it.
Amazing.
And we can be well with canola oil and vegetable crisps as well as dip. ExpressTheShow.com. Grab the recipe. It is going to be something that you want to try today. So give it a shot and grab the recipe ASAP.